and we're talking. And Dana, you were in pole position.
I am.
You know what that means? You're first.
I do.
That's a sports term.
It's the Indy 500 this weekend. That's a good poll by you. I like that.
I know you.
I'm actually going to go sports with my talk of the table. You may have heard of them, the Forgotten Four. These are the four black men who reintegrated the NFL, the racial barrier, in 1946. That's a year before Jackie Robinson's Major League debut. The Pro Football Hall of Fame says these trailblazers have now been selected to share this year's Ralph Hay Pioneered Award. About time. The Forgotten Four are Kenny Washington and Woody Strode, who signed with the Los Angeles Rams, Bill Willis and Marion Motley, who signed with the Cleveland Browns. They're going to be honored during the Hall of Fame Enshrinement Week in August. We did a piece on CBS Saturday Morning on it because Keyshawn Johnson, former NFL player, and Bob Glauber, longtime NFL writer, wrote a book about them, The Forgotten First, if you want to learn more about it. But their story is just forgotten, truly. And Jackie Robinson's story always told. Willis and Motley are not in the hall yet. Now, I'm sorry, Strode and Washington are not. Willis and Motley got in for their playing careers. To express how overdue this is, I cannot do. But it is about time, and time that the NFL recognize and pro football recognize the contributions that these men made.
Took a while, but they got there.
They got there. Gail, what do you got?
My talk of the table is former President Barack Obama catching up with a boy at the center. We all remember this picture. Back in 2009, 5 years old he was at the time. Jacob Philadelphia is his name. He touched President Obama's hair, I love this picture, during a visit to the Oval Office. Jacob wanted to know if the president's hair was like his, so President Obama leaned down and said, go ahead, touch it, touch it. It was an amazing moment. This little boy graduates from high school today. He goes to the Friday International School in Uganda. His father works for the U.S. Embassy. Recently, the two were reunited, President Obama and little Jacob, who's not so little anymore, reunited to celebrate that.
I think the White House visit clearly inspired you, I hope.
Yes, it really has.
That's fantastic. So the thing I'm confused about is how do you get to be this big man? Is that like a kind of a mustache, some facial hair you got there?
Yeah, I'm growing it.
Oh, Lord. It sounds like you're doing great, man. And I'm so proud of you. Congratulations on your graduation. Great to talk to you. Tell your family that.
Wait, and he's going to go. All right, all right. Jacob is now 18. He plans to attend the University of Memphis. This is the thing about Jacob. He says at the time, he didn't know that this was such a big deal. He just thought of President Obama as his dad's boss. And he said what he remembers about that moment was being intimidated by the office and Barack Obama towering over him. He still seems a tad.
A little bit.
Because Barack Obama was clearly engaging with him, playing with him. He's like, yes. Maybe a little nervous.
Just a
but
tad.
Congratulations.
We're
Congratulations.
so proud of him. Well, my talk of the table is this. It's a Florida woman who won't let her age slow her down or her dancing feet.
That is she singing too?
She is. That is 88-year-old Mary Bell Austin, and she's dancing to Janet Jackson's "Her All For You" video. How many times have you danced to that?
Yes.
Well, this clip posted on social media by her daughter has been viewed more than 1 million times because Janet Jackson herself retweeted it. She said, I love it. According to her daughter, Maribel was recently diagnosed with dementia, and upbeat music just lifts her up. Janet was tickled pink.
Yes.
You know, all of us
tickled
are.
pink, yes. And she's singing too, Michelle.
Right.
She's
So
singing and
sweet.
dancing.
And we've all been there because that's what you do when that song comes on.
Yeah.
That and any other song by Janet Jackson.
that's
I'm all over.
She's got moves. We like it. We like it.
Yeah, Miss Miller. Yeah, you know what? But
If you're nasty.
glad you said it. Well, switching gears now. The long